Hello and welcome back to LP's Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Today, we're starting Chapter 17, Day Breaks. And I am told this is actually the longest chapter of the game. Not definitively, right? But for a lot of people, it is. So I guess we'll see how many episodes it splits into, but right now we're starting off at Phoenicia's Hall. Is that it? Wait, there's more. It seems that Prince Rayson was able to escape Duke Tanas' villa and make his way safely to Serene's forest. However, we have word that Tanas' men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We've not a moment to waste. Please, O King of Hawks, reach out your mighty talons, strike down these wretched humans and rescue Prince Rayson. I implore you, your majesty, take wing at once. Why is Nesala not here? His Highness must not be seen here at this time.
What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilvis is the White Prince's friend, isn't he?
Well, how do I put this? It's all very complicated. I care not for excuses. If anything happens to Rayson, blood will be spilled. Oh no! Please, there's no cause for worry. Duke Tanas treats his works of art with a delicacy so extreme that it could best be called abnormal. That's for darn sure. He would never let any harm befall Prince Rayson. He probably can't even bring himself to touch him. The king himself told me so. That is the only reason he accepted this proposal. Proposal? Yeah, what I mean is...
Hold it. You crows set the prince up?
Set up? No, well, not exactly. Please, don't hurt me. So that's the truth of it, Nesala treated Rayson like a piece of merchandise and sold him to a human. No, that's not the only one who referred to him as merchandise was Duke Tanas. We never... It doesn't matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treated Rayson like a trinket in a public market. Oh, dear. If Rayson hadn't escaped on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Rayson trusted in his friend and followed him to the trap, and Nesala spit on that friendship. That I cannot forgive. Your assessment of this old bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. We are worms!
You're unbelievable. What is it with you crows? Anyway, everything you do is so dirty and deceptive. We will never understand your ways. Do you hear me, Greywings?
I hear you well, young hawk, but our nation has its own issues. Please, this is not the time to yell at a tired old man. You must hurry to Prince Rayson's side. Once he is safe, you can punish me in any way you see fit. Tear me limb from limb if you wish, but please, go to Prince Rayson, I beg of you. This begging is unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Rayson regardless of this pathetic show of tears. Return to Kilvis and report these events to your accursed king. Tell him that when this is over, King T-Barn of Phoenicius will be paying him a visit. Yes, your highness.
Oh, I know he deserves it, but I still feel bad for badgering the old curt.
Your majesty, what will we do now? Ulki, use your ears to pick out the sound of Rayson's wings, then tell me the direction from whence it comes. At once. Janaf, use your eyes to peer between the trees and find me a road.
You got it.
Human scum. If you think to replay that night from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. I mean, are the humans the scum here? I mean, sure, yes, some of them are, but the main problem is that this dude just got sold into slavery by, like, his brother. Is that you, Soren? You're up early. Well, actually, I'm always awake at this time. Really? Yes. You're the one who's up earlier than normal. I want to finish our mission today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. I understand. The last 2 days spent searching Serene's forest for that heron have been frustrating and fruitless. Well, I'm sure he's in there somewhere, but... I agree, and Duke Tanas' men are still hunting away. They must think the heron is there as well. The only place left is the forest's heart. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target. I get the feeling it's going to be a long day. Oh man, lots of hunting. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. We earned 25 grand, spending none leaves us at 60,090. Excellent, excellent, very good. Of course, to the surprise of no one, Boyd was the MVP. It seems that that is always the case. And finally, I know I've mentioned this many times in the past. If you've been around for prior episodes, I need to use my items. You see, I have a wealth of things like the seraph robe there, even the blue gem, which I think is only good for selling. Yeah, so lots of inventory management is about to happen, and I think I'm just going to speed through it right now. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I am going to award some bonus XP. It's all going primarily to magic users because they're close to levels. Yeah, Soren, he's gonna get promoted. He's gonna class up, finally, now that he's hit level 20. Excellent, he's maxed out skill. Resistance and magic are nearly maxed out. Perfect. Reese, you as well. We're gonna bring you up to level 15. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. His magic is real close to getting maxed out as well. He's gonna be a stud once he gets promoted in 5 levels. Who else is close? Ike is close. Let's get him up to level 19. Delectable. What do we get here? Finally, his strength is going up. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of that. You see, he has been neglecting the dumbbells that Soren has been lugging around for him. It's quite sad, really, but at least it has reflected in Soren's own biceps. You see, Soren is quite jacked underneath his big, dark robes, just as most magic users are, right? Magic users notoriously muscular, of course. All right, Gaytree, your turn, leveling up to 16. Real close to maxing out defense. He is a tank, after all, a knight. Anyone else who is close? No. All right, cool. Then the next move is going to be to promote Soren. Very cool. This is only the second unit I've promoted. Boyd was the first, so I'm excited to see what he turns into. He's going to be a seer, I think? I'm not sure what it's called in this game. Let's figure that out after we are blinded by this solar eclipse. Doesn't look a whole lot different. And he's got like a little sash. He is a sage, not a seer, that's right. And he gains a heck of a lot of stat points. Choose a new specialization. This is new. Okay, so he can use knives or staves. I mean, I think the staff wieldingness is going to be far more useful. So with that said, do we have a staff that he can use? No, we've got Physic and Ward, and those aren't particularly suited to his inexperienced nature. Perhaps we can buy something at the shop? Yes, just a heal will be fine. Please give it to Soren. Yes, I would very much like that. Thank you, Amy. Excellent, and while I'm here, can Reese take any of these staves? Take them both. Beautiful, alrighty. Now I think it's time for support, and we have Reese speaking to Rolf. Wow, that's it, okay.
Nothing, Rolf.
Are you feeling good? Looking well?
No, what makes you think that?
Don't lie, didn't you? Your hands and face are like compare when you kiss. Let me see your hands.
Hey, stop that. I'm only wearing gloves because they're fashionable right now. Don't take those...
You're calling yours. You're supposed to tell me when you're having a tough time of it.
Sorry, Rolf, but I'm well enough to move around a battlefield, so I'll be alright.
You're talking about battlefield, Reese, not some fort. Don't pretend you're fine if you're not. You'll end up dead if you keep doing stuff like that.
Wolf, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Wolf. I wish I wasn't so frail. It would be nice to be strong.
Well, I wish yourself could heal sicknesses and not just big gaping ass wounds.
So do I. Sigh. I wish I had a better plan than just waiting for it to pass.
Well, let's try to fight together, and then I can keep an eye on you.
Thanks, Rolf.
Interesting, Reese is sick and complains about not being strong, and yet he is one of our strongest units. So we have a servant and Debden to speak to. The servant, Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tanas's villa, insists on speaking with you. Yeah? What is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursue Duke Tanas. I hear that you're searching Serene's forest in hopes of capturing him. And if I am? Duke Tanas' property borders the forest, and he knows much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any herons who might still live.
I see. So you're saying that his troops know the forest well.
I, too, have been taken into the forest. You? Why take a priest? He thought that herons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He's also taken dozens of chaste maidens and tried having them call to the herons as well.
But he didn't find any, did he?
No, and yet, this time, the joy he expressed after paying such an exorbitant price for Serene's royal was aberrant. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad. To think that he would dare to defy the Apostle, he is damned.
And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tanas, right?
You read me well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colorless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet and progress was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said a person would need them if he got lost because getting out again would be no easy task.
And what can you tell me about Duke Tanas's forces?
There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. So at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those 2 groups.
Thank you.
My parents, they both participated in the Serene's massacre. They're nearing the ends of their lives, but even now they lie awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Tanas's villa. I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as an imperial senator frightened me. I've been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue that Serene's youth, I beg of you. May the goddess guide your hand.
Don't worry, I have no intention of letting that villain steal him from before my very eyes.
Okay, so mounted and mages. Interesting.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Hey there, you have a minute?
Oh, Captain, how are you today?
It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Well, that's because this garden is so pretty. Devden loves all plants and flowers. How about you, Commander?
They're all right, I suppose.
Well, that makes Devden rather sad. All right is not a very strong feeling. It is boring. You should be more emotional, Commander. Even things you used to will show you something new if you look hard enough, and discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least that's what Devden thinks. Some disagree, and that makes Devden upset.
You may be onto something. Devden is crazy. In Crimea, where my father was still alive, I think I was more open to such things, but now I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I can think about is defeating Dane. I have no energy left to spend on flowers.
If you talk like that, you will never defeat Dane.
What did you say?
The war is new. If you are already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins.
Hold on a minute. Devden is wise. Even though he speaks in the third person, he is a wise boy. All right, leave the base. We are ready to get into something. We're in Serene's forest. Doesn't look like we're taking a whole lot of units. I hope that that's not indicative of what we can put into the battlefield, but I guess we'll see. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple of days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? Huh? How do you do that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yeah, that's a problem.
Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait here.
Good idea. Even if we find the heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. He has a bellyache. It is dark as heck. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find the heron, we'll send for you immediately.
I understand. My Lord Ike, everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you.
Sigrun, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care?
Of course.
You've no need to worry. We will protect her with our lives. Very well. See you later. Got some fog rolling in or something. I don't know, is it white or lavender? It's lighter colored though, thankfully, because I was having a hard time seeing. And I don't have, HM5 flash. All right, Grail mercenaries, move out. To what? What is our mission? Are we searching? I see enemy units or something of that nature formed over here.
Ha! Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold.
Duke Tanas, I just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest.
Blast! Those wretches! They're here to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I found a beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanas, can appreciate its worth.
I'm sure that's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them?
Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize.
But, Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the Apostle herself. Striking them would be...
Leave the Apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. There they are. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Let none leave the forest alive, not man, woman, or child.
Oh, such is life as a villain, always killing indiscriminately. Ah, not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. All right, choose units. We have a total of 10 that we are allowed to bring into here, ending at Soth, which I guess is fine. I would like to bring Devs in if at all possible. Who could I trade him out for? He is a halberdier, which means that he uses lances and spears and things of that nature. We've got a couple people using those, namely namely Oscar and Gatry. Honestly, I'm inclined to just roll with this group as it is now. Let's take a look at the map, just to see here. We'll start with these guys. A couple more mid, nothing. Ooh, Venom Edge. What is that? A sword whose blade conceals a poison reservoir. Oh, that's right. It's a poison sword. Venom. Yeah, I get it. Antitoxin gets dropped by this fighter over here, which is good. Where is that exactly? It's in I don't know, kind of northwestern. It's really freaking dark. Anything else? So far, no named units. Halberdier dropping a killer lance. He looks like the boss or something. Is Halberdier a promoted unit? It must be. Maybe it's like the promotion of a soldier or something. Like that's what Nethany would promote into. Knowing that, I'm less interested in bringing along Debden, to be honest with you. I think we're good where we're at. Let's just reposition slightly. Gatry, you're gonna want to be up here. And I guess Zhark can stay back there. I think this should be good. We've got... Yeah, all right. Let's fight. Begin now. And I guess before I start, is there a way to increase brightness? I don't know. Screen? Adjust screen position. Brightness. Up. Rock that C stick into infinity. Let's go plus 30. Okay. It might be a little bit much. I don't know. I think that's probably fine. Cool. All right, start. Wait, we are started. Okay. Ha! It's my turn. What do we have here? We've got the Myrmidons and this soldier here with the axe. They can all get pretty close. What is our clearing unit? It's rout. So all of you must die. It's tragic, truly. Lagoo's bow. All right, so we're gonna use Gaytree over here to kind of lure these people. And then this Axie boy is gonna get lured by Boyd. I don't want him to use the killer axe though, so we're going to hop into the item, swap that out for the steel axe because yeah, there's no need to waste the killer. And then everyone else can just kind of get on this border. Let me double check, make sure there's no one else that could possibly attack. I don't want to move like vulnerable units up here and have them, you know, get assaulted. You know, someone like Ileana really doesn't have that much defense, and it would be kind of tragic if she was, well, killed. I've only lost a very small handful of units, and I really try not to. I mean, early on in the LP, I lost Boyd, and I lost him at the tail end of like an hour-long freaking battle, and I had to restart the whole thing. It was terrible. So I don't want to do that. So if I can avoid the deaths entirely, well, then that's going to be, you know, what I want to do. Of course, right? I mean, that's kind of the name of the game, kind of the name of life. Survive. All right, steel sword guy attacking Gaytree here in the thicket. No damage, Gaytree, my boy. Oh, beautiful. Dude's just blunting his sword against his armor. It's great. You know, you'd think after the first time, you run up to someone in a full suit of armor and you swing your sword and your sword just kind of bounces back, rattling in your hands. You're like, oh my God, that didn't work. Let's do it again. And even though I swapped out the killer axe for the steel axe, Boyd still did a critical, which is crazy because last time I couldn't get a freaking critical out of a killer lance to save my life. I mean, thankfully the life was saved, but you know what I mean? Like it was just not happening. So he's poisoned. Who has the anti-poison? I need that actually pretty soon here. Antitoxin, this dude. So let us, there's really not a lot of enemies here. This is kind of an easy map. Why did people tell me that this was a long one? It's kind of interesting. All right, Gaytree, you can finish the job here. Hopefully there's a 26% chance that you miss, which is honestly kind of high. Good, all right, cool, he connected. The spear has made its way to the enemy's sternum and through the back of his spine. It's quite graphic if we're being completely honest, but that's just the nature of the game, is it not? Kieran, level 19, let's get you a little bit of experience here. I'd be interested in promoting you. You will kill him, excellent. Hopefully you don't get hit because 11 damage is the expected total. And it's kind of a lot, it's almost a third. Oh, he got hit, even though the dude had less than 50% chance of hitting Kieran. He's still freaking connected. But wow, 24 experience points. That is a lot. Weapon level up. That brings us over to B. Look at you, Kieran. You're practically an expert. Isn't it delightful? Can we kill this boy? Ooh, wow. Boyd, you are just a stud. I tell you what, I'm not going to have you do that. You don't need to waste the range stuff because you're just going to kill the guy. But still. Pretty impressive. Let's have Rolf hop up here. Oscar, hang out with your brothers. Yeah, it's the three brothers and then one of the brothers' rival over here. Isn't that awesome? Funny how that worked out. Who do we want to kill this guy? I'm tempted to test out Soren and his promotion. Wow, very nice. But Ike hitting level 20 would be cool. What about Ileana? Can't attack twice, so maybe a combination of Ike and Ileana would be in order, or even a combination of Zehark and Ileana Because Z-Hark probably... Nope, Z-Hark would kill him. Z-Hark would do the dang thing and kill him. Iron Sword? No. Steel Sword. 15, because Ileana was going to do what, 13? I think that's the case. Beautiful. Haha, you missed. Ike's too fast. He's jumping over bushes and hiding under tree stumps, you see. Cool. L Thunder, regular. Yeah, L Thunder for sure. Regular Thunder would have left him with 1 HP left. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to kill him. Of course, don't you see? We're insane. We're mercenaries. It's what we do. Okay, and where is the range for the bow there? It's not... Is there anyone else? Anyone else in the vicinity? Just these knights, but they can't move far at all. They have short, stubby little legs. All right, Z-Hark, you can get up here. There's really a lack of units here. This is incredible. And Soren, you get up as well, and then it's their turn. What are they going to do with it? Okay, the knights are coming back. That's nifty. It's good that they move closer because it makes it more likely that we'll be able to hit them. And Boyd, the Madman, eliminates this guy who I believe had the anti-venom, which he will need to take advantage of on the very next turn. Anti-toxin, excuse me. And this guy just has a regular steel axe, not even the venomous one. Boyd, my God, fleet of foot indeed. He cannot be hit. It's great. It's very impressive. And then all they have is what? Maybe the archer will move, or is that the end of the turn? Oh God. All right, I should have saw that coming. Should have saw that coming. What are we working with down here as far as like levels? I mean, ooh, this one's got a killing edge. I don't like that. Gatry's gonna be the one to come play with you guys. He's going to preoccupy you. He has the defense to handle it, so we'll do that. Boyd, I really do want to heal him. But he would be so good at killing these guys. He would do it so well. Just do it. Just kill one of them. Fine. My bloodlust is insatiable. It's incredible. And so is my coffee lust. I need to take a quick swig here. Yes, you'll find, if this is your first time watching an episode of one of my LPs, first off, welcome. Thanks for being here. But second off, you'll find that I have a certain caffeine addiction. Maybe that's not what it is, but I drink a lot of coffee. I really, yeah, the coffee consumption is pretty high on this channel, I must say. And it looks like there's not a whole lot of movement radius between any of these guys, so we will actually just stay on the edge of that as to avoid any damage and to avoid these guys best as possible. So let's keep all of that in mind as we sort of consolidate our forces here. No. Ileana, outside of the red honey. Thank you. Very good. And Soren right here. And is that it? That is it. Enemy phase. Alrighty. Ooh, someone's got a javelin. You feeling spicy? Can you hit him in the fog? No. He's drunk as heck. That knight has been drinking mead all evening, and he doesn't even know where he's at. The archer comes in from the bushes. Has he been in the reserves? No, he has not been drinking the mead. He is a good soldier, but not a very strong one because he only did like 1 damage. This is the one with the killing edge. I'm curious to see how this fares right here. Ooh, he did a single damage. Okay, that's fine. Because yeah, that means that the critical like that will do a whopping 3. You know, I both like and fear the killing weapons, right? Like obviously I like them when I have them because they have a very high chance of a critical, and I'm afraid of them for the same reason when an enemy has them. But really, having a unit with an insane defense like Gatry really kind of negates the threat that they pose. Because as mentioned, a critical is just 3 times whatever the damage would be after factoring in the opponent unit attack and then your own unit's defense. So, it's nice to have a tank, is what I'm saying. I'm very thankful that Gatry decided to rejoin us, even though I think the person he was with we let die the minute they joined us. Who is that? Is that like a priest? It looks like a weird kind of unit. No, it's an archer. I see. Okie dokie. Wait, and a venom edge? Just the venom sword? Interesting. Alrighty. Well, how do we want to go about this here? We've got 3 units here, all ranged. I guess it could make sense to get... golly gee williker, Ileana, why can't you get right up on this guy? We'll get up on him with Z-Hark, who will not kill him. It's okay. It's fine. Ileana can come finish him off, and she won't risk a rebuttal, right? Because hopefully her one attack will be enough to eliminate it. Let's see right now. Yes. We'll do this one. It has a 100% chance of hitting. We need that. I like those odds, ladies and gentlemen. Really. You give me a 100% chance of a good thing, there's a 100% chance that I'm 100% satisfied. Perfect. Alrighty, and then curious about how we want to handle this stuff down here. I mean, of course, Gatry's going to kill one of them. Just kill this one. I think he's the closest to all of our other units. And we'll reevaluate, or rather, evaluate. Oh, you swine! Are you serious? How did he miss? Oh, I am flabbergasted. And his weapon, his weapon level. How does your skill with a weapon advance after missing? Like, oh my, I mean, maybe he learned something from his miss. He's like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't hold this upside down. Imagine that. All right, well, whatever. We'll evaluate that in a second here. Right now, I'm kind of concerned with this region. Not a ton, but still slightly. Let's get Mr. Axe Horseboy up here. Won't be able to kill. Even with the Laguz axe. All right, we'll use the steel axe and we'll get this knight as close to death as possible. And then we will maybe we can bring up a Soren or something. I was tempted to send Soren down towards the swordsman with Gatry, but that would have been dependent on Gatry eliminating one so that there would have been only one to deal with. These guys have, they've got range. Soren, come up. Please kill this archer. He'll kill him with anything he has, so we'll use the weakest one. Very good, Soren. I'm excited to see your newfound powers. His first time as a sage, ladies and gentlemen. Bask in his fiery destruction. Whew. Doesn't have a whole lot of health, to be honest with you. It maxed out at 28. I didn't realize that. Maybe I should have used one of those, what was it, the Ashira icon or something? One of those on his health. Alas, that time has passed. And here we are. You up there. Reese, come heal him. Yeah, do that. That's fine. And then we will see where the enemy's movement range goes to after that. No further. Excellent. What about you boys right here? Nothing. All right. Well, let's get Oscar to hopefully come kill this knight. Yeah. Beautiful. Do it, Oscar. Do it now. We crave the sacrifice. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Oh, Oscar. He's got to be closing in, too, on 20, right? We've had him a long time. What do we want to take him? I guess let's get him a little bit closer up here by Kieran. Yeah, 16? Almost 17? He's up there. Boyd is absolutely going to suck down this green Kool-Aid. It's jungle juice. It's filled with the finest Everclear. Isn't it delicious? Archer. Everyone's starting to converge on our position. Thankfully, those swordsmen are still preoccupied with Gatry, who should, ideally, hopefully kill them all right now. Oh my god. Come on, dude. What the heck are you doing, Gatry? You're killing me. You're gonna give me an ulcer, man. 2nd out of 3. If he kills 2 out of the 3, that will be just fine because he can kill the final. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is his hit chance? I thought it was like 74%, which is more than high enough. It's certainly higher than it should be for him missing like 4 freaking straight attacks like that. It's incredible. What are the odds of that happening even? Like, they can't be high at all. I'm no stat-magician or anything, but something. Look at that, he's getting strong too. All right, Gatry, well, you should survive the remaining onslaughts, provided no one spawns. Okay, no one spawned, thank God. I had my hand up and everything, bracing for this. 80% in 74, but 80% really, and he's missing. Come on, kill this one. Jesus Christ, this is obscene, Gatry. He's been in the mead. Gatry's been sucking down whiskey like a diseased Goomba. It's incredible. Why a diseased Goomba, you ask? Well, diseased Goombas from the Super Mario universe are well known to have an insatiable thirst for alcohol. Yeah, that's canon, didn't you know? All right, Rolf, can you do anything worthwhile? Kind of, actually. Maybe if we send someone like Ike to whittle him down a little bit, we can get him down to 9. Can you do 9? You can do 7, you can do 9. All right. Well, Ike, use the Laguz Slayer against this guy is not a Laguz at all, but the Laguz Slayer is a stronger weapon. Perfect. Whittled down to 9. Dodged the Venomous Edge. Excellent. I wonder why they call it edge and not just sword. The edge makes me think that it's like a killing edge, right? Like a critical type weapon. But really it's not. It's just a standard sword with a little bit of poison on it. A little bit of poison ivy. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night, while you're being a mercenary, you can something, I don't know. That's a song from like the 50s, the 60s, something like that. It's a great song, really. My dad actually had a like best of the doo-wop era CD collection thing. I don't know. It was like a 10 CD collection. It was kind of incredible. But that was one of my favorite songs on it. What does a movement for these guys look like? Not too bad. So this guy also has a venom axe. Isn't that lovely? Well, hopefully this boy doesn't get poisoned. 65. Not great. Do it anyway. Come on, Kieran. Come on, boy. Come on, Kieran. Come on. Nice. All right, the first one is a go. Kieran is now poisoned, and he missed. Very good. Very, very good. Thankfully, there's a wealth of units in the immediate vicinity. No, there's actually not. Oscar is the only one who could possibly help here, and it would rely on that. So, no, we're going to hold off for a second. You get in the bush. Can you heal? No. We might be able to use Reese to do Physic. Yeah. And it'll give him some experience too, which is good. I'm curious to see how much experience Reese gets from using this staff. It's our first time using this one. Got 22. It's not bad. I wonder if that's related to how much HP he gained. Probably, right? Like, that would make sense to me. You two can hang out some more. Let's check some movement stats. Z-Hark. Actually, Z-Hark, you can get right up in his range. Why the heck not? You're a swordsman. He will miss you. Steel sword, perfect. And this will allow someone like Ileana, well, she can't go any closer than she was, someone like Soren to get a little bit closer. Perfect. All right, and he chooses Oscar. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. He has the most advantage over him, what with the axe over the lance. Doesn't matter anyways, they both miss. It's great. It's great. We're gonna use magic on him once our turn returns to us. Oh my. Very good, very good. Okay, now that you have finally dealt with those 3 swordsmen, it took you like 6 turns, now you can come rejoin the rest of the party. Okay, it looks like some enemies are joining the party as well up there. I have to go take a quick peek. This boy popped in with a Venom Edge. Got a hand axe, and it's droppable, so that's cool. Venom Edge is not droppable. All right, well, let's move our slow boy up a little bit. And then I guess everyone else will just get closer, right? Like, why not? I wish we could make it up there to get them. Maybe if we have Ileana kill this boy, Oscar will be able to. Oh, Ileana can't even kill him. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it just grand? All right, Z-Hark, you're our man. If you can't do it, we'll have Ham. Okay, no Ham for us. He did it. Very good. I mean, even though ham wouldn't be totally bad, I did have some ham this morning. I don't know. I had bacon. Is bacon ham? I mean, what is ham? Is ham the animal? Like, if it's a swine product, if it's a pig product, is it then ham, or is ham like, I don't know, like the cut, right, of the animal? Like you have on a cow, you've got like the flank steak and stuff like that, but ham, I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know that Boyd needs to be physicized, so let's do that. Perfect. It's like Reese was listening to me. He knew exactly what I needed. Heal this man. 25 health was given, and he received 22. Oh, so it's 22 every time, which is pretty crazy, though. You just, use that 5 times a round, and you'll level up. Pretty awesome. So let's get in the bush, and let's get just a little bit closer. We'll utilize the bushes as much as possible. Now let's check some movement stats here, just to be certain. All right, so they can attack Oscar. Of course, they can attack Kieran. Get marginally closer, marginally, just inching our way up. Isn't it great? It makes the episode longer, but I think we're still in decent enough shape. Hand axe is a miss. It's kind of hard to aim those kind of saucy frisbees in a tree-dense forest, even though, I don't know, something like frisbee golf is often demonstrated or participated in inside of a forest. Not all the time, but a lot of times. I don't know if you yourself listening have ever played disc golf, but you should. It's fun, and there's a lot of really cool courses really everywhere, to be honest with you. I was surprised. I didn't start playing disc golf until relatively recently, but I was surprised to find that there's like dozens within like 5 miles of me. Dozens within 5 miles of my parents. Dozens within 5 miles of the old man that lives outside behind the 7-Eleven. It's incredible. Killer Lance versus Killer Lance. Oscar with another critical. He just had one in his last engagement while I was speaking about disc golf locations. Great job, Oscar, really. Up to 17. Kind of lacking in strength now that I see his stats up above, though. Might consider doing something. Oh, beautiful! He got a Killer Lance to replace the one that was about to break. Send that to the convoy. All right, Kieran is suffering from his ailment still, but we're doing good. We're almost done. Almost done. Wait, did the boss dude? That was the boss dude that came and fought Oscar and died? The halberdier? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Well, we might win this turn. Let's see if we can make that happen. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies left. Obviously, this guy won't be able to get attacked on this turn, but this turn, if that makes sense, like counting the enemy's turn. So you use Elfire or Thunder. Let's use Thunder, because Elfire is a little bit stronger than Thunder. We might want to save that for a stronger kind of enemy, and Thunder is the stronger version of Thunder, and look at this, it's not going to do any damage to Soren, because Soren's a freaking animal. He's got electricity-proof robes. They're made of rubber. They're very heavy and uncomfortable, but they are perfect for situations such as this. Delightful. Okay, so this right here is kind of a problem. I suppose Ileana might be able to do something to help, but will Kieran be able to solve this problem with this guy? He should. He should. All right, well, let's get Ileana to do her part, and then we'll cross that second bridge. Ileana, electrify this man. Douse him with your magical prowess. It's quite graphic, really, of course, getting electrocuted is, but it is a necessary evil. Perfect. We're getting lots of levels in this map. This is great, and everyone is getting real close to 20. I need to find more Master Seals or Knight's Crests or whatever promotion items there are. So far, I've only seen Master Seals, and in Fire Emblem games I've played in the past. Granted, it's only been the 2G. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whatever, moving on. The only Fire Emblem games I've played have been the GBA titles, and those have had more than just the Master Seal. But so far through this one, I've only seen the Master Seal, so I'm not yet sure if that's what it is or if I just haven't come across it. Steel Lance, no, Iron Lance, yeah, 88% chance. He's got to hit him twice, but still, 88, there's only a 12% chance of him missing. Like, those are good odds. They're real good odds. Do it to it, perfect. Well done, Oscar. Perfect, got a hand axe, send bolting, I guess. And you can stay where you're at. All right, we gotta kill this swordsman, but we're not gonna get to him. Oh, nope, Ike can do it. Ike can do it, he's our man. If Ike can't do it, something about ham, right? None of these are gonna be able to kill him. Well, we'll stick with this one because it's got the highest chance, though it doesn't have the highest chance of hitting, but it's got a good enough chance of hitting. Ah, poisoned. No damage, but poisoned. And now we can see if maybe Zehark can come finish the job. He does have a killing edge. Oh, wow, look at that. Exactly 13. Perfect, buddy, perfect. Isn't this great? It's worked out magically. And really, he's the one who I would want to give the experience to anyways because, yeah, he's right up against the level. Lots of delicious experience for all of the units. Yeah, we're going to be up on 20 real soon with a lot of them. I hope there's like a level with a massive influx of of promotion items or like a shop that sells them or something because we are, yeah, we're running out of, what's the word I'm looking at? Running out of levels. All right, and Gatry, you're not gonna make it up here by the time the battle's over, but whatever, it's fine. Now please attack Soren so that he can attack you back. No, he sits next to Soren, attacks Zehark, which makes complete sense. I mean, I myself as well would typically choose to attack the units that can't attack me back. I mean, who am I to judge? All right, everyone's suffering from disease. It's great. Don't worry. We will not let you get dysentery. This is not the Oregon Trail. Yeah, Jimmy broke his femur playing with the dog. It's whatever. Leave him behind. All right, just trying to get Rolf a little bit of experience here. Obviously, he's not going to kill him, and he's going to take a hefty amount of damage, but it's fine. The real purpose was just, yeah, experience it all. Because Rolf is, I don't know, he's an interesting unit. He's really weak, to be completely honest, but he's also, like, really young and promotable. I don't know. I've mentioned this before, but I have a certain, like, bias towards the younger, weaker units. I just feel like they have a high ceiling. And that's not always the case either, right? Because a lot of the progression is random. You can play a map and level up someone, take note of all the stat changes, and then reset and play that same map again the exact same way, and their stats will change differently. Yeah, I don't know. But we did it. We beat that map. And what happens now? I don't know, but we're gonna find out next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.